Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Grummett. I'm CEO and Director of Therapy here at Gull.
Hi, I'm Bella, and my job at Gull is to look after the equines and look after the children that come here.
I'm Elliot, I'm 14, and I volunteer at Gull.
Can you introduce the Gull story, how it all started, how it began?
Well, many years ago I was working in general practice and I had a good friend who was about to go through a messy divorce. One day I thought, I will take this lady riding with me. I will ride on my horse and she can ride on my daughter's spotty pony. And we went out for an hour. I felt fine at the end of it. The person I took felt fine at the end of it. In fact, she felt better than fine. She felt improved, listened to, recovered. And I thought, we'll do that again. Gull was born out of that interest of mine and also the desire of a small local Celtic church to serve other people. We put the two things together and Gull Outdoor Therapy was born, and as we know, that was 20 years ago.
I started when I was about 8 years old. I started coming here for therapy sessions myself. I was quite a secluded child. I was very quiet, didn't want to talk to anybody. So I started coming for riding sessions with Sammy and the team, and they really helped me open up and become myself, and I don't think I'd be here without them. So I was in school part-time and then I stopped going completely really. And then I went back into some sort of education, and then at the end of primary school I really couldn't handle it and I left completely. And then secondary school I started coming here more, which I think helped me get through my transition into secondary school, which then I really enjoyed.
Have you managed to complete secondary school?
So at the end of it I did all my sciences and my maths and English, and I also got a business GCSE and child development and an IT. So after secondary school I came straight here to do my apprenticeship and have never left.
Do you want to tell people what sort of jobs you do at Gull?
I poo pick fields, I make hay nets, I look after the horses, lead them, just help out in general, all the horse stuff you have to do.
Sounds like hard work.
It is. Well, some days it's not, some days it is. Varies.
Do you enjoy the weather?
Not really. Sometimes not.
What's your favourite sort of weather?
When it's warm.
Is it warm at the moment?
No, not at all.
Do you want to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what it is you do at Gull?
My name is Hannah, and I run the centre at the Penlan site, mostly doing bushcraft and things like that in the woodlands, which is great fun. But I'm also the lead therapist, which is across both this site and Liittlemoor, where the stables are. We had a child who had really, really low self-confidence, like would not speak, like wouldn't say anything really at all. Would occasionally whisper the occasional word just like that, and started coming to sessions actually in the woodlands, and really struggled to get a fire lit. Could get the sparks going because we use flint and steel, we don't cheat and use matches, so they got sparks going in the air, but when it came to actually lighting the fire, just really struggled. And after, I think it took 2 sessions, on the second session finally got the little cotton ball on flame and just their face lit up like, oh my days, I did it kind of thing. And so it was about teaching them you can do it, you can, be strong and be safe. And they'd always wanted to have a go, and so the fact that they did it was just like such an amazing moment. It was really, really cool.
I was in school and then it stopped working out so much for me, and then they put Gull as a alternative provision, and now I volunteer here pretty much every day. It's just something I enjoy doing. I love all the horses. They're just really calming, they're fun to ride, just everything really. I just love them overall.
So obviously it's been 20 years now. When you think of Gull now, what do you think?
What I think now is that it's great, and that in another year or so I will be able to hand Gull over into very safe hands for its next 20 years of growth. I am thrilled that we have got centres in Wales and in Scotland, and a tiny beginning of a centre in Northern Ireland, as well as our centres here in Wiltshire. And I hope that we continue to grow and spread as we meet the needs of many people of many different ages all over our islands.
Hello, my name's Toots Cromarty. I run Gull Orkney. I have pity ponies which we take small children out trekking on, and also do the gull therapy with them. All ponies have a different personality, just like humans do, and if we can match them together, what an absolute wonderful time it gives to the person who's doing the therapy sessions.
You can just sit with the ponies and talk to them. I think that helped, just being around them and being able to talk.
Gulls really helped with school because I didn't get on in school. I'd refused to do lessons and everything. And then since I started coming here, I started doing more stuff, and I was more motivated to actually learn the lessons.
Do you know why?
It's just coming here lightened up my mood more, and then that just helped with everything really.
I think Gull looks grown up. I think it has centres which are doing exactly what we want them to do, and I think Gull is sharing its knowledge, understanding, and how to set up centres to meet the needs of more people all over the place. So Gull is growing.
I think it's the team. I think they're so willing to help you with everything, and just be somewhere that you can walk around and just talk about your feelings, rather than in a structured setting. You can kind of do whatever you like in a way.
I think we give them a chance to succeed, and that can be something as small as learning to pick out a hoof of a horse, to lighting a fire, going all the way through to being able to follow a recipe and cook something with us in the forest, and then go home and recreate it for their family at home. The joy that somebody has when they receive their first rosette, you know, I've had kids jumping for joy going, is this really mine? Can I take this home? I think that's sad that they've got to that stage in life without being able to succeed more. That makes a big difference to them.
Cool. If you had anything you'd want to say to someone who's a bit nervous about coming to Gull, what would you say?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Everyone here is really nice. All the horses are really nice. You'd love it.
Exactly. Glad you found us there, eh?
Yeah.
What do you reckon your favourite thing about Gull is?
Favourite thing about Gull? Oh.
When we're all gone.
Hang on, I can't have a think. No. Okay, my favourite thing about Gull is I just love the passion that people have for looking after people, and it's just seeing the difference that it can make in people's lives. So yeah, that's what I really like about Gull the most.
If there was a change that you could wave a magic wand at and see that Gull could fix, what would it be?
I would love Gull to have sufficient funds to run its centres well, and I would love there to be plenty for everyone.
Being outside is so much better for everybody, young people and adults. It's just that whole open environment. It's not, although it's structured, it's not rigid, it's more about your well-being, and I think that does make such an impact when it comes to mental health. it just lifts you a lot more being outside in a learning environment than it does in a more enclosed environment.
Bye guys.
Thank you so much for your time and attention. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us on our journey, and we look forward to journeying with you for the next 20 years.